We need to cross over quickly, make a quick crossover to a place where experts in governance, security and psychology are headlining a public forum aimed at addressing the perennial electoral violence in Ghana. The event is happening at East Legon in the Ayawaso West Legon constituency, where the by-election violence early this year led to the setting up of a commission of inquiry. Professor Ransford Jampo, Adam Bonaa, COP Bright Odro, among others, are billed to speak at this ceremony. It was organized by the Coalition of CSOs Against Political Vigilantism. Now the program is there, as you can see. Let's cross over quickly.
Please repeat that last part. I pledge myself in all things to uphold and defend the good name of Ghana. So help me God. Put your hands together for yourself and yourself. I agreed to make some few comments on this occasion because I want to uphold and defend the good name of Ghana. In 1992, when we had the 1992 Constitution outdoor, a lot of us decided to join the two major political parties, NDC and MPP. And right from 1993, we started breeding a python. And both parties were feeding that python. So if you are NDC and you are in this room, if you are MPP and you are listening to me, both of you fed this python into maturity. It reared its ugly head in Talensi, and we said that was political violence. This is unacceptable. And it was expected that when NPP comes to power, whoever was responsible for that reckless act will be prosecuted. At least we brought to the book. We were there and Atiwa came. This is unacceptable. I don't know what happened. And we stayed watching this python growing into maturity. And thank God, on the 31st of January, we showed ourselves. In other words, we observed this matured python beginning to tell us in the face, I am ready to swallow Ghana up. On that day when I was watching the television in my office, by then I was still a police officer, my Director General of Police Operations was asked, do you know who are they? And he said, I don't know who they are. But they're supposed to be in charge of the security. Yes, I am in charge, but I don't know them. I smiled that day, and I said, whoever was asking that question, what answer were you expecting from him? This is the python that has grown into maturity, and we all know. And the python has just been unleashed to cause havoc. And now we are going to ask a police officer, do you know what is happening? Listen, it started almost 25 years ago and started growing gradually until that very day that God by his own grace says, please can you see a bit of what is likely to happen in 2020? It was just a bit of what is likely to happen in 2020. So for us to sit up as a nation and decide to do something new so that we can prevent or avert such problems come election 2020. So what you saw in Ayawaso was just a rehearsal. Was a rehearsal of what all of us as a people nurtured and brought to bear. So if you say you are disappointed in NDC, you can't be very right. If you say you are disappointed in MPP, you are very correct. The fact is that all of us must be disappointed in ourselves. Whoever you are and wherever you belong, Ghana is supreme. And until Ghana becomes stronger than NDC and stronger than MPP, we are going nowhere. Because if it is the MPP Ghana, they have a way to go. If it is the NDC Ghana, they have a way to go. But we are talking about Ghana. The Ghana that is run by both the NDC and MPP anytime they come into power. Political vigilantism. We are in a country where the youth are mainly unemployed. And the closer you are to a political party, you have the opportunity to get a job if your party comes into office. So why would the youth align themselves to political parties and do all the dirty job with the hope that when the party is in power, they will be taken good care of? And that is why when the party is in power and the youth are crying and nothing is done, you see that there is a kind of revolution. When the Delta Force speaks, politicians listen. When Bonga Bulldogs, when they speak, politicians listen. When you and I speak, maybe nobody will listen because we don't have that catalyst that can push them out of power. But a time is coming, and the time is now, that when Ghanaians rise to the occasion and tell the politician that there is no bullet more powerful than the tongue, and we are always ready to vote in line with our own conscience, that cannot be bought. That is the only time this animal called political vigilantism will begin to die. I wish I could do a bit of demonstration. But in 1992, when this cartoon was born, NDC was in the lead. And what is done is that MPP must undo the NDC own to be able to come to the lead. And the NDC goes back and says, no, we have to undo what these guys are doing to also come to the front. So gradually it's growing. It has become enormous. And finally, for the first time in our history, in the Fourth Republic, we find people who are not police officers, people who are not soldiers. We have identified them and we're giving them a new name, National Operatives, National Security Operatives. I don't know which part of the Constitution or which part of labor law or which part that we can find that job. I don't know how many of them have ever applied to become National Security Operatives. I don't know. What I know was that people were seconded to national security to support the National Security Secretariat. Gradually, national security has developed into a combat force with a ground strength to act by themselves without recourse to what the police can say or what the military can say. And that is a dangerous precedent. We should stop it. I think that the Emerson Commission did a very fantastic job. And I dug my heart out for all the commissioners. Their integrity you can never question. And I was surprised that the government white paper was not white enough. The government white paper was not white enough because 60% of recommendations were shredded. And they were even questioned. Their integrity was questioned in the sense that they didn't get it right in relation to the terms of reference. My goodness. Professor Herita Mensabus, Justice Edmund Short, Inspector General of Police Mr. Patrick Kwekubitam. They didn't get the terms of reference right. That can be a joke. But that is just to tell you, if you think that you can legislate against vigilantism, please can we have some lessons learned from legislation against sanitation? And it will tell you where we are going. How many laws against sanitation do we have in this country? And yet we are not the cleanest city or the cleanest country in Africa. The law is not working. When you legislate against something that has gained cultural dimension, you are only wasting your time. Sanitation has gained cultural dimension. It is in the blood. So let's do something about attitude. Because sometimes it's easy to break a law than a habit. So when we create that habit of detesting insanitary conditions, it will be better than creating a law to arrest people and jail them. In the same way, vigilantism has gained currency. It has gradually become a culture in our body politic. So it is about legislating against vigilantism. My brother, my sister, listen to me. Watch until the law begins to work, and you understand that it is not about the law. It is about the people and the culture, and the fact that we have developed a political culture that is wrong, and we as a people must all agree to do something about it. One very dangerous trend. Please bear with me. I stand here to uphold and defend the good name of Ghana. One very dangerous threat. We are talking about political vigilantism. A candidate in opposition is campaigning, and he has his close security. They are all civilians. When the candidate wins power and becomes the president of the Republic of Ghana, the civilians who are closer to him at the time he was still a candidate think that they are the best security ever in the world for that president. And they sometimes look at even the soldiers and the police as strangers. It tells you the danger when we are going. That the close protection of the president are all civilians, because they transited from opposition into governance, and they are not willing to depart from their positions. If it becomes like that, the more powerful you are, closer to the president, the better you are. It's not about the uniform. They will tell you, when we were in the gutters and the trenches struggling to get to power, where were you? Get out of here. But it is a sign that we are getting into uncharted waters. If the state institutions are not strengthened enough to tell people in their face, this is wrong, we will gradually get to a stage when the institutions are weakened to the advantage of people who think that they have power. And the power will corrupt them absolutely. One day we'll wake up in the morning and all these, noise that we make. Oh, Ghana is a Christian country. Ghana is a very religious country. We hate blood. There was no nation in Africa that was more religious than Liberia. There was no nation in Africa that was more religious than Liberia before the emergence of the Liberian conflict. Go and see how they are struggling to come back. May God prevent us going down that lane. Maybe you can shout amen to that because we are in the church. But as you continue to shout amen, that alone cannot solve our problem. It is not just about praying. It's about praying and acting. Let's do something as a people to prevent political vigilantism, because it will gradually destroy this country. I don't care what political party you belong to. I don't care the benefit of vigilantism to you as a family. I don't care the benefit of vigilantism to you as a political party. The fact is that Ghana hates sex, and Ghana can be destroyed if this menace is not kept. It is dangerous, it's cancerous, and it's damaging. Are we still here together? Let me read something for you. I dropped something on my status this morning. I said, until our ears can hear what is not said, we will continue to live in mediocrity and deception. Until our ears can hear what is not said, we will continue to live in deception and mediocrity. Sometimes we come and stand in front of the cameras and make all the fine statements, but what is not said is what is really driving the system. And what is not said is more damaging than what we hear. Let's be honest as a people. Let the spirit of integrity drive Ghana, and let the spirit of integrity police the two big political parties in this country, and let the love of Ghana be the one that will govern everything that we do. I stand to uphold and defend the good name of Ghana. And I repeat, I stand to defend and uphold the good name of Ghana. So help me God. And I pray that God will help all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Kindly do me more honors by celebrating wonderful security personnel who have switched into politics now. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us on radio, this is a coalition of civil societies against political vigilantism. At the end of the day, speaking on electoral violence and also ensuring that vigilantism is done away with. Indeed, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking promoting peace and stability in Ghana. Just when the discussions were going on, I saw Dr. Gideon Paku. Dr. Gideon Paku is former CEO of GEPA. Please let's give him a round of applause. Let's celebrate his presence here. So we're grateful for joining us. Of course, we're sure issues of vigilantism, quite a great concern to you as well. Ladies and gentlemen, so we're preparing to round it up with the speakers. At this moment, I want to have CEO of Security Warehouse, Mr. Bonaa, join me right here to take a stand on also the issue of vigilantism, and I'm sure he would have a wonderful way of wrapping it up. That if we ever don't want to see this come up in year 2020, then these are some of the things we have to do. Once again, a round of applause for him.
Hello. Good afternoon. I hope I don't get into trouble for some of the things I say. When I got the call from Thompson, I think about a week ago to be on this program, I panicked a bit. But I thought, well, it would be good to be here because some of us probably have seen violence before, and therefore Ayawa's words were gone probably is a tip of the iceberg. And so I told him I will. And fortunately, I'm here today. But before I begin, I would want to tell a story of how one day before Ayawa's words were gone, myself and Honorable Sam George met as panelists on a program. And on that program, usually those of us who go on these programs, the program proper is after the program. So we came down and we're talking about the young people and some leaders in political parties arming the teeming unemployed youth and, giving them names, whatever names they're giving them. And we talked at length about thuggery and all that. Little did I know that my brother, Honorable St. George, a location not far away from here, a certain member of parliament was going to be viciously slapped. And we are told, the person who slapped him is not going to be punished. If you ask me if I'm surprised, I would say no. I would say no because before Honorable Sam George was slapped, another certain member of parliament had been slapped in Kumasi, and that person who did the slap was never punished. And so subsequently after the white paper, the commission, put a report together and had the white paper, which some of us have had challenges with. I have told my friends who are members of parliament that 2020, kindly watch your chips. So I'm sure they are listening. Sitting members of parliament, watch your chips. Because if you say something that probably offends the ordinary person, the person might slap you. And chances are that the person might not be prosecuted. Because then sitting members of parliament enjoy certain the facilities that most of us as Ghanaians don't enjoy. And so if a sitting member of parliament is slapped, and we are told, no, there was some amount of extreme provocation, then there is a problem. And I'm not saying that because probably I'm against that statement, but I'm thinking that that issue should have gone to court. After all, we are in a rule of law country. You take it to court and let them have their day in court. As I stand here, if I got down this podium and slapped anybody, I would probably spend 48 hours behind bars. It's criminal to assault people, but unfortunately, as we speak, this has not been criminalized. There is another story I want to tell, and it goes to all the politicians in this room, and probably those of you who are below the ladder when it comes to politics. And I say that the big men in the NDC, the big men in the MPP, the party will be out of power, but they are never out of power. And that is the truth. When I say they are never out of power, physically they are out of power. But within them, spiritually, they are still in power. And I'll give you probably one example. I was sitting with a friend who is the Minister of State today. And whilst we were having a conversation, a call came, and it was from a former minister in the NDC. And he called him to tell him that his son, who was in school somewhere on scholarship, was stranded in an airport somewhere. And quickly this sitting minister, the current minister, made 1 or 2 calls, and within the matter of hours, his son had been cleared at the airport to go. I dare say that the ordinary person, if you were even a Kotoka or a Lugo or a Flao and you got into trouble, who are you going to call? I'm saying this because most often than not, those who stand to benefit from the spoils are those at the top. And usually they give us the scraps. And I think one of the speakers did talk about most of the people at the top have their wives and children outside this country. And they will usually buy the guns, not give it to their children because they are not here, but give it to the ordinary persons to go and shoot. If you watch the age bracket of those goons, I call them goons, criminals who were sent to go and perpetuate the Dastardly Act at Tayawa Suez Woko, if you look at their age brackets, most of them are still young men. When I say young men, I saw 1979 coup. I saw it with my eyes, where probably most of them didn't see it growing up in Tema, where the military could come, line up people, shoot them. We had the contrabisses mining Tema, we had the one-man thousands, and these were people who were the landlords, who were controlling everywhere. And so what I want to say is look at also those who were shot at, where they were coming from. And look at those who were used to perpetuate the act, where were they coming from? These are my brothers. And so my question is that, where did we go wrong? When it is the time of the NDC, we see these things. When it's the time of the NPP, we see these things. So at what point are we going to say, enough is enough? We might never get to that point because I'm going to share some points here where we have called it the winner takes all. If NPP comes to power today, everybody in the NDC, I assure nobody gets to eat. If NDC came, everybody go home. Can't we really look at some of the things we do when it comes to politics? And I'm happy my brother Elvis Afriye is here. He talked about the cost of elections, and I listened to him, and I'm happy he's here. If we do not put in pragmatic measures to bring the cost of elections down, and I'm spending millions to try and go to parliament or win an election, I'm saying I might put in everything, including sometimes violence, to win. But this is a subject that probably we haven't interrogated that much. You talk about, what do you call that, unemployment. I'm happy my brother talked about unemployment. We have had several interventions, but these have not been permanent interventions. So today, a party comes into power and changes maybe, what do you call that, is it SADA to maybe the Northern Development Authority, and another party comes and changes it. Why can't we have a situation where we all believe in a certain policy and it becomes incremental? One of the other things I've talked about have to do with law enforcement. Go into most of our security services. Who are the people who are employed? Most of them are people who you must know somebody. And if you know somebody and you go in there, you will probably not respect authority. You take the law into your own hands. Why can't we have a situation where young people who want to go either into the military, into the police, into the immigration, there is a way of making sure people who go in there don't go in there because of their political affiliation. You come in, we all vote. 1992, I voted to bring the 4th Republican Constitution into office. And today, I stand here and I still vote. I voted a couple of times whilst I was in Britain. You don't see the kind of thuggery you see in this country. You walk into a room, they give you a piece of paper with your name, you take and you go. But over here, It is something that either you win or you make sure nobody wins. The other thing I want to talk about has to do with the unprofessional media. And before I forget, I think the video that was played, the portions of it needs to be corrected, where the lady actually went on and said people died. And we need to, the media who are here, ethical reporting is very important. But unfortunately, sometimes things are said and they are never corrected. And so probably I want to say nobody died, but people had serious and severe injuries. And the psychologists who came here, I think I might even need some psychological counseling, because up to date I fear to watch horror movies because of some of the things I saw or some of the things I have seen. So I don't want to watch horror movies. And so I think that it's important to have CSOs against vigilantism continue to propagate and continue to share and let the whole public know and let the whole world know that, you see, you don't have to be NPP or NDC to say no to political vigilantism. Whilst I probably still have some time to go, when this Ayawaso West Bogon incident happened, we've had what I call the vigilantism law. And I have spoken at length about it. And I say, I'm waiting for the day that law will work. And I'm saying, and I've predicted that it will never work. The reason why I say it will never work is because who appoints the IGP and who are the heads of the various DISEC, MUSEC, and the rest? Who are those people? These are people who are appointed by the public, by the executive. And you are telling me that if I was a full soldier and I misbehaved, you would allow the regional police commander to lock me up. I would organize the boys to demonstrate against you. And so this is not going to work, and I would have wished that the Peace Council is here, because I know the Peace Council engaged the political parties, but somehow, somewhere, either they were devoured by the invisible forces or they were devoured by the hawks. And so we haven't heard from them again. When it comes to the dialogue, I wanted to probably say we should have used dialogue first before the passage of the law. But unfortunately, it never worked. And we have a law, and subsequently, those of us who are into research and security research, there have been several vigilantism, takeovers, activities, and nobody has been prosecuted under the law. And I have asked, what is the essence of the law? My good friend Bonaa Ben Abdullahi, who is the head of the Parliamentary Committee on Constitution or so. I told him I wanted to make some proposal into the vigilantism law, but I told him in principle, what you don't support, you don't contribute to it. So I wouldn't, because I didn't believe it was going to work. And so for me, as part of my conversation here, I was supposed to also share what we should do when probably we are going to vote and we think something will happen. One of the things I want to share with all of you is that please charge your phones, your smartphones. Charge your smartphones the night before, if we are going to have the elections on the 7th of December or November, make sure you charge it the 6th into the 7th. And whilst you are going, make sure it's powered and your camera is working. So that when you go there and you think somebody has the potential to cause or to wreak havoc, put your phone on and record the person. This is the only way we can sanitize what is going on. And I'm saying this because I was on the day it happened. I was in my office, it's not far away from here. When the TV stations called me, I was surprised what I saw. And my first impression, I'm sure most of you would have probably, those who watched, my first impression was that these wouldn't be soldiers, these wouldn't be police officers, these would be some people we are yet to identify. And yes, the police came to say we don't know them. And the story is there for all of us to interrogate. And so for me, once we are able to charge our phones, probably criminals don't want to be seen.
And so if we charge our phones and make sure when they come, we'll film them, then chances are that they won't come causing havoc. The other thing has to do with probably, you sit in this room, how many of us remember the rooms we came from? If there was chaos, if a little bomb dropped, would you run here or would you run there? Would you run there? I also taught us a lesson that once you stand there to vote, look at the easiest exit, so that if the first gunshot went, you don't run towards the gun, but you look at probably where you can hide behind walls, deck in some gutters, and flee. There are two things when, those of us who know this in security, this usually will not be a terrorist attack, and so you can't say you either deck, or you attack, or you flee. Terrorists, there are three things: you deck, you flee, or if you think you can attack, you attack the person to disarm. But with this, no, it's none of it, so the only opportunity will be to flee. Don't probably try to fight back, and probably you get yourself maybe killed. And the other thing, I believe I still have some time to go, have to do with the lay down processes when it comes to voting. Sometimes it's very confusing. Elvis is here. I know the MPP too is here. Sometimes you go and they say, okay, some people can use their thumb, some people, you don't have to use your thumb, and sometimes they say some verification, something you don't understand some of the things. Why can't we have a situation where things are properly clarified? Because this is what brings about the confusion. And so I would urge that amongst them, the political parties, they iron out these differences. And the other thing I would also do, I would put across over here, has to do with probably when it comes to all of us, let's not go there with the intention to cause mayhem. Let's not go to the polling, election day, you go there and all you want to do is to cause or wreak havoc. We are there to cast our ballots, either to say the President of the Republic should continue, or we get rid of you and somebody should come. Or we say the MP should continue, or we get rid of you, somebody should come. This is all we go there to do. And yet, we harm each other and beat each other, and usually, just like my brother Tobu said, most often nothing comes out of it. And so as far as I'm concerned, the vigilante groups are still arming. I've had several of them call me. This is not a joke. They will call you with a non-caller ID, a hidden number. And they say, Sergeant, you are there, you are watching. We are buying guns. This is what to do. And mine is that probably I also work on, apart from the white paper, can we have a reconciliation where among the people who were hurt, maybe a truth and reconciliation, mini one within our Ayawasu West, for people to speak out how they feel, for maybe the psychologists to help them heal, so that we don't continue to perpetuate this on us. And there was a young man whose leg probably, I don't know whether he's been healed, I don't know whether he's here. And so probably this is how I would want to end, and hope that whilst we live here, 2020, we would have the President of the Republic and the security couples would lead us into 2020, and in a 2020 that probably would be more peaceful than we've ever seen, and nothing nearer to Ayawaso Westward. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Adam. Please don't go at all. Kindly take your seats here. I'd also urge the two other speakers, Madam, Doctor, and then also Superintendent, kindly join us right here. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us on radio, this is the Coalition of CSOs Against Political Vigilantism, a public forum on election violence. Indeed, when you look at the flyer or the program outline, we should have had the COP Kofi Boachi joining us. He sent a message that duty called, it was beyond him, and that is why he was not able to join us. But as and when he's able to get an opportunity, he will definitely join this meeting when they move to any other region. We're grateful for the feedback that you have given us. Ladies and gentlemen, we're being covered by
That's the CSO's Against Vigilantism program ongoing in East Legon. We just heard Adam Bonaa, security analyst, talk about the Reconciliation Commission, apart from the Commission of Inquiry that was set up.